Welcome back, Wolfpack Brillis here. We have what looks like is going to promise to be an interesting battle. I read the description, and I hope you guys are pleasantly surprised. I hope to be pleasantly surprised by the way that this strategy unfolds. This looks like it could be really cool. So Porygon Z and Sylveon open. One, that looks just grossly strong. If you think about the amount of power that can come from that. So Porygon Z is going to lead with a Scarf round. And, you know, Porygon Z is going to get some good stab on that. Then Sylveon is going to be able to follow up a round immediately after, pixelate it, and then just go and obliterate the opponent. Yeah, and also, like, what's Rotom going to do? Rotom can Hydro Pump, but that's not going to knock out Sylveon. It can burn it, but that's not going to worry about the special attack. And I'm liking this right here, that the Scarf Porygon Z is going to lead so much speed and just let Sylveon go into that round as well. So that's a good strategy, like the double round, because for those of you who don't know, round makes it other Pokemon that use round go immediately after. So if you're leading with Scarf, it's like you have a Scarf Sylveon. So the opponent decides to fake out the Sylveon, does a decent amount of damage to it, and Porygon Z is going to get the round off onto Rotom for this turn. And Rotom just has a lot of damage to begin with. So Sylveon gets flinched, Hydro Pump is going to come in onto Sylveon as well. That thing is just too tanky. It even endures the critical hit right there. So my guess is, you know, you don't have to worry about any hit or any speed, so you can go full hit points, full special attack on that Sylveon with the Modest Nature, and that'll hurt. So unfortunately, it does get finished off by the burn, but Salamence comes in, and are we going to see a Mega Salamence with round? You know, it gets that Aerial 8 boost, and now also a large amount of special attack. Oh my goodness, that's cool. So, like, pretty much it looks like Porygon Z is the core on this one, that if the Scarf Z goes down, could make the strategy a bit difficult. However, you still have Salamence. That thing can speed up and then use round for itself. So, doesn't do quite half to Kangaskhan, but then the round from Salamence, that has to finish it off. Just the double focus, so pretty much like you're trying to do use the priority to eliminate your opponent, like at least one opponent. That way it's a 2v1 for the rest of the turn. And not many people can fight too well in a 2v1, especially with the Rotom. So now it's the opposing Salamence against this one, and I don't think it can set up, honestly. So Porygon Z going to round the Rotom, so it wants Rotom out of the way, I guess, and then Salamence comes in with the round as well, going to finish off Rotom. So now it's just Salamence versus the world for the opponent, and what's Salamence going to do? Just Dragon Dance. Okay. So decides to go for the Dragon Dance, going to try to outspeed the Rotom. But even then, we have Salamence that can also do some pretty hard hits. So, Porygon still with the outspeed. Also, yeah, since the opponent Mega Evolved, the Kangaskhan can't Mega Evolve the Salamence. Still gets the outspeed on the Scarf with the Rotom, and then Salamence goes down to the other round. This is what Game Freak wanted. Masuda has to be smiling right now. Has to be very happy that this worked. Because, I mean, you never see round strategies, but this is why it was made. You have a fast Pokemon using round, so a not as fast Pokemon can use round. Now, it only works out in doubles, but it worked right here, so yeah, that's awesome. Good job, man. That was really cool. So we have one more Fan Fridays, maybe 2. I don't know if I can get 5, but we're going to at least have 4 every Fan Fridays, and then sometimes 5. So if you guys enjoyed the video, God, that's awesome. It worked.